What's up, guys? We're back today reacting to some dinosaur videos, and I got a couple special guests here with us today, starting with Logan, our marine biologist.
What's up, marine biologist? It's gonna be fun reacting to some dinosaur stuff. With PerkinsReacts, it's gonna be very fun. Um, Glad to be here though.
Yeah, glad to have you. Anyways, you got Judah Excavator up next.
Hey guys, my name is Jude. I've been in the excavating field for about 25 years. I actually recently got fired because my great aunt went into labor and I had to go watch her baby be born. So I just I'm sorry. It's just like a really harsh topic because I got fired and that was my life. And now I don't have any job. So now I'm finding a job. But yeah.
And,
Thank you.
well, you're here reacting to some dinosaur videos. That's what matters. It's great.
Yeah.
We're going to have a great time. Don't
Yeah.
worry. And anyways, we got a
Yeah.
very special guest, Ronan, here with us, the dinosaur expert, some could say.
Yo, what's up, guys? Sorry I had my camera off. I'm still eating my dinner, but I'm the expert in this topic. I'm very well versed, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, it's nice to have you.
Nice,
Nice to have an
nice to
expert
have
in
you.
the
It'll be
house. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Clarendon Learning explores the world of dinosaurs.
Could you please
Where
pause?
were you when dinosaurs?
Yeah, what's up?
So basically, when the dinosaurs make that noise, it's their mating call. And to be honest, this video says it was made for kids, and mating is not really family friendly. So I just wanted to point that out. If you are under 3 years old, please do not watch this.
Yeah, yep. Well said, well said.
Yeah. That's also for fish. Fish have a mating call similar to that. It goes blah 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 blah. It's very like different mating call, but still to mate. And actually they were around, believe it or not, at the same time as some of these dinosaurs on the screen. It is really cool. They don't get enough credit, fish. It's really sick. They do mate like that too.
That's interesting. Wow. Nice to know that.
Really cool.
I don't think you were around when dinosaurs were on the Earth. Your parents weren't alive during the time of the dinosaurs.
Oh,
In fact,
Pulse?
there weren't
Paul,
any
go
people at
back. Go back.
I don't
Come
know. Are
on.
we gonna let that slide, y'all? He literally said
Come
we weren't
on.
alive when dinosaurs were around.
Let me give you a backstory on
These
this real quick.
videos, bro.
Yeah, let me give you a backstory.
I'm sorry.
So when I was excavating and stuff, I actually excavated a something called a Homo sapien. They're actually like monkey humans. It was just like a point of time where like basically we were all like just monkeys trotting around the place, and believe it or not, you're related to a monkey, which are called Homo sapiens, and therefore past lives are things. Um, like if you spiritually like ascend, you
Oh.
can go back and
PerkinsReacts made a
yeah.
video on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
If you spiritually ascend, you can go back in time and like just feel how a Homo sapien felt. And
Nice.
yeah, basically, your grandpa and your dad, and probably you too, in your past life, you were actually a Homo sapien. Just wanted to point that out.
Really?
That's really cool.
That's cool. That is very cool.
It's nice to know.
Yeah.
But that kid, I mean, as they said, that's just wrong. He was alive. His parents were alive during these dinosaurs. This video's
Just as
already lost every bit of credibility, and we'll see if it can gain back some, but I'm not looking forward to this. Continue.
All right.
let's continue.
when these giant creatures lived on the Earth. And that's probably a good thing. Dinosaurs lived on the Earth millions of years
Okay,
ago.
pause.
Hun-
Yep.
I actually have something with this volcano. Little fun fact is, I may be a marine biologist, like by heart, but my second little hobby is geology, right? And geology means rocks. And there's a lot on this volcano right there. There is a ton of obsidian and crystal. Um, you need a flyer. I would say an RG is the best. Have some good weight on that RG. Um, and make sure to dodge this Giga. This looks like a Giga. Dodge it. Don't fight that with an RG. Get your metal, get your obby, and get your crystal. Make a spyglass. Mid game materials, all at that volcano.
It's nice to know if you ever want to
Yep.
collect
Yep.
some of that stuff.
Hundreds
Go
of
over there.
millions of years ago,
RGs.
dinosaurs have captured our imagination. Ever since Sir Richard Owen, a paleontologist, unearthed the fossilized bones
Pause,
of
please.
large
Let's pause right there.
Sir Owen, Rick Owen, that's actually Rick Owen nowadays. Basically Rick Owen is not actually a real person, believe it or not. He is an AI generated person.
Crazy.
And actually back in the day, it was all created and found out by Ark. Ark kind of created dinosaurs, and basically this guy never really found out about dinosaurs. It was actually Ark, believe it or not. That's how advanced our nowadays stuff is, and that guy is not real. Just wanted to point that out there. You can go on.
That's interesting. That is some very poor video footage of this
creature
AI person.
and didn't have a name for it. So, he named it for the Greek word meaning terrible lizard. The word is dinosaur. And although dinosaurs were not lizards, they were reptiles. I think dinosaur is a great name for these creatures that lived so
Okay, pause,
long
pause,
ago.
pause.
Since
Yeah.
then,
He said dinosaurs are a great name, like dinosaur. Expert, is dinosaur a great name? I would like to know.
So I believe it
Nice
is.
expert.
People call like these dinosaurs like lizards or big chickens, but I don't think that's an accurate scientific name for them because if we just call them big chickens, like nobody's gonna know like what the hell you're talking about. Sorry, I did not mean to say that.
Let's just cut the mean language.
Yeah.
Just,
Yes, sorry.
Let's keep that out.
We're getting heated.
Sorry.
Golly.
But I would call them dinosaurs or ancient creatures, but definitely not like big lizards, big chickens, or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. Just needed to make sure it was a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
thousands and thousands of dinosaur fossils have been dug up all over the world. And since then, thousands of stories have been told about dinosaurs. Many stories come from imagination.
Actually, untrue.
Stories like
Untrue. Why is that, Jude?
Well, basically, dinosaurs, since it was made so many they were around so many years ago, it has not been thousands of years, believe it or not. It's been millions. And
Ooh.
this guy is lying because why would it be thousands of years when it would be they were around a million years ago?
Yeah.
You can continue.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Journey to the Center of the Earth and The Land Before Time and Jurassic Park. And of
Sick.
course,
Love those movies.
there are the toys.
Pause.
All kinds of-
Whoa.
What's up?
Why is there a giraffe?
Ooh. I do
Interesting.
see that. You called him.
And
That is
The
in an elephant, in
Elephant?
a jaguar. It looks like a horse. There's like a Lego horse there.
yeah.
That's not a that wasn't
So were
around
Lego
then.
horses around then?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
No. Let's just cut the
Cut the
cut
crap.
to the chase. That was not there.
Yeah.
Cut the crap. Yeah.
Let's continue.
All right.
Dino toys to spark your interest and imagination. We must use our imagination because there are no living dinosaurs on the Earth today. But we do
I'll
have
pause right here.
That's not a real photo.
Yeah, I don't believe that this is a real tree standing in front of us. I don't believe
Really?
that. Yeah, if you look really
Oh,
closely, you
wait.
can tell that the
Yeah.
trunk of the tree isn't brown like a normal tree, but it's green,
Yeah.
symbolizing
Yeah,
that this could be
that
some sort of vegetable or even a foreign plant from another planet.
yeah, I learned at marine biology school that trees had brown roots, brown stalks. Like that's what I just learned. This one's green. It's throwing the whole thing off.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job catching that.
Hmm.
Who knows if these dinosaurs are fake too?
I know.
They
I
look
mean,
real, but I mean,
at this point, anything could be fake with this photo.
No, actually,
yeah.
no. That
Well,
dinosaur actually is not a tree eater, believe it or not.
Ooh,
oh,
Like to point that
yeah,
out.
nice.
really?
Nice
Yeah.
catch.
That's a carnivore. Eats fish and all those stuff. The herbivore is actually the other dinosaur, who is actually not like not um like it's a toy. It's a toy because you can see the plastic.
Whoa, it's a toy?
Yeah, and that thing that is a very small, unless it's a baby dinosaur. It is that thing's not
Yeah.
real because it's really short and the neck would be able to stretch out, but looks like it is his
It's
posture's very
stuck.
bad.
It's stuck
Yeah, the
right there.
posture's very bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, you can keep going.
Alrighty.
Dinosaur bones. And we do have paleontologists. What's a paleontologist?
Disrespect.
Paleontologists
That
are
is very
scientists who
disrespectful.
dig
I
up
thought
and
that was
study
pretty
dinosaur
funny.
bones called fossils.
Hmm.
Millions of years ago, when dinosaurs walked about, maybe they would die in deep mud or in a swamp, or maybe sand or in a river. And if the dinosaur was covered up quickly, it would be preserved down in the earth. Through the millions of years, all the soft parts of the dinosaur.
Whoa, wait, I just
dissolved
That's me.
whoa. Go back, Charlie.
Go back.
To the I think it's the mammoths.
Yeah.
This picture is it's way off. You can see in the water there are no piranhas. There would have been piranhas there. So
Mhm.
first, marine biologist, I know that. In this video doesn't. There's no piranhas. Also, it's drowning. They can swim. Come on.
That's
Come
a flaw.
on.
That is a large flaw.
And then where are the Uties? Where are the Carnos? And where are they? Like where are they? There should be RGs, Uties. Everything should be around here.
Hmm.
Actually, I'd like to point
Just
this out,
crazy.
and I might need our guy that we have with us to confirm this.
Expert?
Yeah, so basically the the elephants, they use their ears to like swim around in the underwater, and like they'd flap their ears to glide through the water.
That's cool.
Interesting.
That's actually really cool.
Wow.
Expert? Hello?
Expert.
Sorry.
Toodaloo.
No disrespect to expert, please. He's our
Sorry,
prime
sorry,
guest tonight.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
So mammoths, elephants today definitely did not do that. We know that now because you could say, like the African elephant, for example, their ears are just too small. And
Yeah.
with mammoths, this picture may not be, I don't think it's accurate, but they had really, really big ears. And some of them could actually swim with their ears because they were so big and they could just use all that power and move themselves forward in the water. But they couldn't go long distances. It was only like short distances. But sometimes they travel in herds like that. And that's probably what they're doing here. This mammoth on the screen probably cannot swim though, but the other ones probably can.
Yeah.
And actually, notice this photo is AI.
Why would that be?
Because look at
The
it's
mountains
like a
looks
the
a little bit
mountains
weird.
Oh, that's
and
true.
the
Looks a little
tech-
glitchy. It's not
Yeah.
very detailed.
Yeah. Wow.
this is therefore this is AI. Okay, keep going.
It would be preserved down in the earth. Through the millions of years, all the soft parts of the dinosaur would dissolve away,
That's Jude.
leaving the skeleton.
Yeah, that's me.
All the bones would be filled with minerals, making the bones as hard as stone, becoming fossils. Dinosaur footprints
True.
can become fossils too. Over time, a long, long time, the earth changed. Swamps dried up. jungles became deserts, and seas became mountains, and there
All
the
true.
fossils waited and waited to be dug up by paleontologists. Fossils
True.
have been found on every continent of the world.
Whoa.
They have been found
Okay.
in
Paul's
Pause
back
right
on
there.
that
Go back.
map.
Oh yeah, well back.
I have
So-
something to say about that first. This is showing that like the plates were, of course, like I think it was Pangea, right? Was
Yeah.
the original thing. That was not real. It was actually since we live on a flat Earth, there's no tectonic plates and gravity
Mhm.
because we actually live on a zero gravity flat Earth.
Yeah.
So the overseers would never rip our planet apart. That's
That's
just
true.
disgusting. Don't show this nonsense.
Yeah, I feel like this is very
And-
disrespectful to the Earth.
Yeah,
And also
itself.
notice
to the overseers. They're
Yeah.
gonna
Notice-
see this. I don't.
Antarctica is not white, and
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
Yeah.
show the snow lakes.
That's
Dude.
true.
And also,
Good eye, Jude.
Pangea
Right.
is still a thing. We are actually just delusional and think we're all spread apart. But
I
I've
don't
drove
believe that.
I've drove from I've drove from the United States of America to West Africa, and yeah, I saw all. I was like, "Yo, what up?" And like Aisha Speed was there, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, bro?"
Dang.
Yeah, but anyways, you can carry on.
We'll
I
have to
think that's
experiment on
some
that.
cap right there, because
Yeah.
obviously that could have been easily AI generated, and I'm going to go ahead and assume that you're AI generated. But,
No,
Wow,
I'm
that's a
actually
bold
not.
assumption.
I'm
I
not
think
actually.
so.
That's bold. That's bold.
I know
I
that's
don't-
quite a statement, but I feel like that's AI generated.
You're like the Steve A. Smith of
Yeah.
'cause
Zero.
these are some hot takes.
These are zero knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Let's
bad
continue.
ball
Been
knowledge.
found on
Yeah.
every continent of the
Ball
world.
knowledge.
They have been found in backyards and in the
Oh,
ground
funny
at
story.
construction-
I was actually playing in the backyard with my dog one time, and we were playing with the frisbee, and the frisbee hit a dinosaur bone on accident, and we actually unearthed a 250 ton dinosaur on accident.
Oh, I remember hearing about the dog finding a dinosaur bone in the office.
Dang. You made it
Believe it
all
or-
the way up to the big
Yeah.
leagues.
Oh yeah. Believe it or not, I was digging around when I first started digging up fossils. I started with my goldfish. R.I.P. to George. He was a good man. But he lived for a while actually, like 3 years.
So sad.
But yeah, I dug him up and I ended up putting him in a better place. The water where he should have been, and ultimately
That's
I bet
so
he
good.
and ultimately he. You can
Oops,
fact check
sorry.
me. You can fact check me. His bones dissolved and he is now for real no longer with us.
Yeah, the bones dissolve in the water. I actually know this. I study this every day. If a fish, it's never dead. The fish is never dead. The bones dissolve, and then years later, they rekindle. They go like this, like here are bone fragments. They fly together, and then fish. Just straight like there. Just straight into swimming. It just immediately jumps back into life.
Now, I don't know if you guys know, this is kind of a niche reference, but if you've ever played Super Mario and you know the bone fish, would Super Mario be referencing the bone fish, like how you're referencing the fish coming back to life in bone form?
Super Mario is actually very, very marine accurate. The water level in Mario, it's very, very accurate.
So if I were to, per se, hop on top of a fish, I would get like a speed boost.
Yes.
You are not wrong. You're not wrong. Of course, that is protected. You can't just jump on fish anymore. In the Mario era, That was a while back when Mario was jumping on fish, but he actually helped us develop laws against jumping on the fish for speed boosts.
Yes.
But he did it so much. I met him. God,
W.
did it too much. It was mean to the fish, and you can understand that. I mean, you wouldn't want to get jumped on,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Most
Just
of the time.
Actually, I need to fact check this real quick.
Right.
So, you know how if you fish in Fortnite, a shark comes over and
Ooh,
like
Fortnite.
grabs
Yeah.
you and you like start like riding the waves with the shark. Is that accurate, Logan?
I actually am not a shark guy. I'm completely in fish. I am a marine biologist, so I know some about sharks. But let's get the all-knowing expert in on this to explain it.
Yes. So basically, what I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of what Logan said. Sometimes you can like ride the sharks, but most times they won't grab onto it because sharks are very smart and they can see, that it's some bait and then the line and then the hook. So they know if they bite, if they go for the bait, then you're just gonna ride and with the skis, in Fortnite. Um, so they actually don't do that most of the times, but some of the not so smart sharks, I would say, definitely do fall for it, and it's kind of just like a free ride. But most of the time, I'd say 9 times out of 10, the sharks will not fall for it to ride them.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right,
No
Okay,
problem.
let's
continue.
continue on this video.
Insights. Maybe someday you will find a dinosaur fossil. Someday
I
you
have.
may want to become a paleontologist. It
Already
takes
am.
a lot
Yes,
of work
we
and
already have one in
patience
here.
to dig up dinosaur
Yeah.
fossils. Paleontologists are like detectives. They can tell by looking at the earth where to look for fossils.
Yeah,
Paleontologists
true.
start digging with pickaxes and shovels. But as they get
Yes.
closer to the fossils, they must use smaller tools like rock hammers
Mhm.
and chisels. And then when they get very close,
Please
they must
pause
use little
for a second.
pencil picks.
Yeah.
This is only my thing.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, when we started digging, the brushes got so small to the point where I was using my spare toothbrush that I brought with me on the trips. Um,
Oh wow.
and yeah, it was I still used it, but I'm because like I'm so committed. I was so committed to my job that I just did not care, and I had to show who was boss. And yeah, all right, keep it going. You can keep going.
And brushes. They must be very careful not to damage the fossil.
I have a
Some
quick
of the
question
best
for the
places in
expert.
the United
Have you ever damaged a fossil before?
Um,
Um,
no, no, this is me.
No,
Well,
this is for both of
what?
you guys because I understand
Both of us.
both
Oh,
Jude,
well.
yes, you've unearthed fossils, but the expert actually has too. If you have done some background research.
The expert knows pretty much everything. Very smart, man.
Basically,
All right, man, stop interrupting me.
Yeah,
I'm
let
sorry.
the expert talk, please.
So I personally have not. I've come close to it a lot because we were digging. It was like a 10-foot excavation, and
I was there.
I noticed something like when I hit it with the pickaxe, I felt the rock getting more like clay like. So I stopped and then I got my team to come in and, dig around a little bit. And we actually found a T Rex femur, like the very gigantic bone.
Ooh.
And if I hit that, it would have, um, you know, made the condition of the bone go down quite significantly because I'd say dinosaur bones, I think all of you could agree with me, are very rare now. And
I
they're,
mean, this
now that
economy,
we've
yeah,
found so many,
it's crazy.
there's not much left that we haven't found. So, yes,
Correct.
I have not personally, but I've come close.
Good. Yeah. You
What
can
about
keep
you,
going.
Jude?
Uh, so when I was digging this one time, swung my pickaxe and I actually did hit something. I dug it up with my toothbrush, and when like I finished digging it with my toothbrush, I saw that I cracked a little like piece of the tooth of the giant, and it ended up being a giant T-Rex head. Craziest thing of all time.
Wow.
But it was just the tooth, so I basically just chipped the tooth. But yeah,
How much
it's in the
V-Bucks do you
New
think that damage costed you?
That was probably a lot.
well, believe it or not, it was actually zero because I was so experienced and it was only my first time doing it after about I was probably like year 10 on digging up stuff. Um and I actually just did it for the first time and they're like, "Oh, we'll let it slide, we'll let it slide." And yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
States
Then
to
I turned
find
it
dinosaur tracks and fossils are Utah, Texas, California, Montana, South Dakota, and Wyoming. Is there a dinosaur quarry or museum near you? Paleontologists try to collect all the bones they find and put them together like a puzzle. And when they're finished, they have what hopefully looks like a complete dinosaur without the skin. The fun part is naming the dinosaur. Most of the time, the person who discovered the dino fossil gets to name it. Sometimes the official
Dude, I know
names
you've.
are long.
Let's pause here.
Yeah.
Dude, I know you have named like I think over 67 dinosaurs. Can you like say like some of your names and how you pick your names?
So I really um when I was mining this one time, I actually found a dodo bird, and it was the first dodo bird to be found in about like 1,000 years, because they weren't actually like dead all that long ago. Like they were around not too long ago, to be honest, like 27,000 years ago, something like that. Um,
Right.
but when I was like mining, I found it and I was like, yo, no way, I found a dodo. And I actually ended up naming it Dodo, because
Creative.
it was a dodo. It was a dodo bird. So yeah.
Interesting. That is
Nice.
creativity in and of its most, I
Oh, and
think.
I'll give you another one. When I was actually Logan, you're gonna like this. I was scuba diving and I was at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean
Crazy.
and I dug up a whole megalodon mouth.
Oh, nice. That's
Wow.
cool.
And
That's cool.
when I brought it up out of the water, I was like, I'm gonna name this Jaws.
Mm.
That's cool. Did that
Yeah.
That's a
like
very
help?
unique name.
Did that help? Was that before the movie or like after the
Yeah,
movie?
that was way before the movie,
Oh,
about
so
probably
you actually like
10 years before the movie.
you actually like influenced that great film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's awesome.
Actually,
Crazy.
I was actually one of the head directors of that film.
So
Yeah.
you're a film writer too.
Oh yeah, I'm a
You're
real
a man of multiple talents. You are a great guest.
Do you
yeah.
still have that job, perchance?
All those people are dead now, so no, but
What?
yeah.
Oh,
That was a pretty long time ago. It was like 70s. So, yeah.
I,
Crazy.
I actually created a serum for myself, the anti-aging serum. So I actually don't age.
Now that's some Charlie stuff. I've
yeah.
seen in that.
You should work on
That's
your
some.
spiritual ascension when you get the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have really worked on it because I've been trying to get with my Homo sapien self.
Nice.
Um, but yeah.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Awesome.
And
Start this
difficult to
vid.
pronounce. But let's give it a shot together. Let me introduce you to Sue, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, or T-Rex. Its name means king of the tyrant lizards. It was as long as a school bus and taller than a basketball hoop. Can
True.
you tell that it was carnivorous? Carnivorous means meat eater. It takes long, sharp teeth for a dinosaur to be a meat eater.
That's the dinosaur I
The
dug up,
largest
and
and
one of the
most
teeth are chipped.
complete fossil
Oh,
skeleton
wow.
Nice.
of a T-Rex ever found is now on display at the Field Museum of Natural History in Chicago, Illinois. This T-Rex has a nickname. Its name is Sue. It was discovered by paleontologist Sue Hendrickson 67 million years ago.
Do you know her?
Sue,
67 million years
T-Rex,
ago.
of course, lived in the
67
hills of
million
South
years
Dakota.
ago. Look,
Its
I
head
actually
alone
have that
is over
shirt to
5
mark
feet
when
long.
Sue
The
dug it
T-Rex
up.
was no
That's
friend of the
interesting.
Triceratops.
Yeah, me too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Triceratops
We're
was about the
big
size of
Sue
an African
fans. I'm
elephant.
so
It
glad.
was an herbivore, meaning
Oh,
it
there's an
ate
elephant
plants
swimming
Yeah,
right
see?
there.
Look, they're
See,
swimming.
with the ears,
with
Yep.
you
its
just see.
rows and rows of 800 teeth. How do you think Triceratops got its name? The name means three-horned face. Does the name fit?
True.
It
Really?
looks
True.
like Triceratops
Wow.
could use its large, bony frill, like a shield, and its long horns to protect itself. What do you think? Triceratops fossils are very popular to have in museums. Now maybe you can see why it's a good thing that people and dinosaurs didn't live at the same time.
They did
I'll stick to
again.
visiting them
Yeah.
in the museum. Someday,
is true.
if you become a paleontologist, you may just find a treasure of dinosaur fossils, and you can put them together and give it a name. Not all dinosaurs were huge. Here is a velociraptor. It was very swift and probably had feathers,
Now pause.
but
Yeah.
it couldn't fly.
What's up?
That's a great thing. That's a great like thing to say. Oh, dinosaurs were chickens, because when dinosaurs were chickens, like they aren't really chickens, but chickens have some relatives like the type of raptor we just saw. And yeah, see, this screen has a turkey on it. That's actually gonna grow into a dinosaur in the near future. I've already
Dang.
done DNA tests, and when we eat turkeys for Thanksgiving, we're actually just eating a heap load of T-Rex steroids. It's basically
Ooh.
a supplement from the dinosaur itself back in the day, and it is still around, believe it or not. And yeah,
That is
T-Rex.
interesting.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Why? It was only about the size of a turkey with a long tail, and it had a large claw that it would use to seize its prey. As you can see, dinosaurs that walked on two legs also had long tails to help keep their balance. Other dinosaurs, like the Ankylosaurus, used their tails
Great
for
metal
protection.
armor
Here,
Yeah.
Yes,
for that
excellent.
volcano at
that
the
really
beginning of
wasn't a
the.
dinosaur.
oh, PTs.
It was a
Nice.
winged reptile.
It was
and
a
did not
fish.
have
Great
feathers
first
there.
and
flyer.
could fly. It belongs to the family of pterosaur.
PT.
This is what paleontologists do. They try to
I used to
gather
fly
all
those.
the clues that are available with the knowledge they have learned. Try to piece together the history of ancient life on our planet. How cool is that? During the age of the dinosaurs,
Again,
continents of
okay,
the Earth
let's pause
were
here.
mostly all linked
Pangea.
together.
Yeah. On your back.
I just want to say they were never together. Flat Earth, zero grav. For our viewers out there, like, please don't believe this, okay?
Mhm.
Please. We're experts. You're not. No offense. But please believe us. No
Yeah.
Pangea. Not a thing.
Yeah.
I do. Again, I do want to say I have driven from North America to Africa.
I don't believe
and
it. I don't
ultimately,
believe it.
I pulled up to Australia.
No.
Australia's fake, too.
Yeah. I don't
No, it is not. Well, we can argue about this later.
I
though. Let's
don't
go.
want to get. Yeah, I don't want to argue.
Yeah.
But we will test that. We'll
Were
test that
mostly all
eventually.
linked together as one supercontinent scientists call Pangea. And the dinosaurs
Kind of just want to
roamed
skip this
freely
part.
upon the
Like, this
land.
just.
And then
So
something
stupid.
happened. Something huge. Something unexpected. Something happened to the Earth to cause most of the life on the Earth to die quickly. What was it? What do you think it could have been?
Okay,
The
Well,
aliens.
some
here.
scientists believe
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great thought, Renan.
Thank you,
Um,
Ronan. Aliens
let's
are
get in on this. So let's get the expert in on this because he is a space expert.
Yes.
Aliens. Tell us why you said that. What about the aliens?
Um, so right now we are looking into interdimensional space travel, and we believe that these aliens had a very, very, very advanced AI than what we have to now. Because right now we have ChatGPT, all this other stuff that, you know, is nothing. It does not even compare to what these aliens had. And the aliens could send out drones, and they could make these massive meteorites that um that they could just send wherever they want, do whatever they want, make them float around for eternity. But right now, we believe that the aliens made this huge meteor and sent it to Earth because they needed a new home planet, or they just wanted to destroy all our life on Earth or something. But we don't know why they did it. But we do think that aliens made meteors and sent them down to Earth. That's what killed the dinosaurs.
Hmm. That checks out.
Very cool.
that
actually
maybe a
have to
humongous meteorite or
add on to that real quick. So basically, um, the atmosphere basically broke down the rocks, like the giant meteorites, which made them really itty bitty. Now, when they hit the Earth, they didn't have really that big of a explosion. You know what I'm saying? So therefore it couldn't have killed the dinosaurs. What could have happened is the aliens flew by and landed on Earth and set off a giant nuke that just destroyed that didn't affect Earth,
No, no.
but
Hmm.
mainly affected just living dinosaurs and like living things, which ultimately caused the Ice Age. But
Okay,
we
so
can go
they
on.
use the bank. You think they use the bank?
Yeah, they used Fat Boy like the one from Nam, but we can
I
get
would like
into
to
that.
point. I would like to point that out. Two
That's
points you're wrong. Little Boy does
dumb.
not have near as much power to wipe out
I
the
said Big Boy.
dinosaurs. And Little Boy was not even dropped on Nam.
I
It
said
was
Fat
dropped
Man.
on Japan.
Good
Whatever
job.
you said, we did not drop any nukes on Vietnam. We only dropped nukes on
Yes.
Japan.
Great job,
So you're
Um,
just
expert.
no, we
Great
actually
job,
did because
expert.
of
Let's get into the
Lady
video.
Boys.
Let's
Okay, whatever,
disregard
bro.
what Jude has just
Let's
outspoken.
an
Let's
asteroid
resume the
hit the
video.
Stick to
Earth over months
paleontology.
ago.
Okay.
That massive collision created a cloud of dust to cover the Earth, changing the climate of
Whoa.
the Earth. Other
That looks like an
scientists
Alpha Rex
believe
with the
that
red.
it was extensive
Yeah.
volcanic activity
Scary.
that caused the change in the Earth's climate. Maybe both ideas are right. Whatever
Same
it
picture as
was,
earlier.
most of the life on Earth became extinct, which means that it would disappear forever. After the extinction of the dinosaurs, new and different
What is this
kinds of
creature?
animals began to develop and grow.
Oh wow.
Paleontologists believe
What is
that
this?
modern birds
Oh,
may
that's a
be
turkey.
distantly related to the dinosaurs because their bone structure is very similar. Wow!
True.
The study of dinosaurs is fascinating, don't you think? Some were
Wow.
as tall as trees, and some, like the compies, were as small as
I hate
cats.
compies.
There
Those
are
things
hundreds
eat your
of
feet.
dinosaur species
I
that
hate
have
'em.
been
So
discovered,
they do gang up on
and
you early
maybe
in the
many
game.
more that have
Yeah,
not
they
been
do.
discovered. Maybe they'll be discovered by you. Now might be a good time to check out the Clarendon Learning Activity pages. There, you will discover more fun facts about dinosaurs we haven't talked about. And you'll even have a chance to create your own dinosaur. Thanks for following.
Great
Clarendon
job.
Learning.
That
Be sure to
they did redeem themselves. There was some stuff, but I would say great job to Clareton learning videos. I would say great job.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Um, for experts like us, we were nitpicking. We were
Yes,
going
yes.
deep on some stuff.
Yeah.
But I think overall that is a great video for some of the little tots out there that
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
want to learn about some of the big boy stuff that we study.
Mm-hmm.
I
All right,
agree.
well,
Oh.
guys,
What are our final
Thank y'all.
thoughts? Any other final thoughts
I think it was a great
from
video.
the host?
I think it was a great
It's
video.
awesome.
I think this was. I'm just very grateful to be here.
Yeah, I'm
And-
glad everybody was able to attend this
Yes.
important event.
Yes.